ba mulira chinkun. Tong hait tun kun ching, ni bobo jimata, ni punaje, dolpi kiknyunyan. Rundi hadonga kuhungabi, wana kunbes, chink palamul tong king ba na kongkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek mulira best. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chu ay thaudonga, tulpada bonk molya gando danago chuchut. Moga shampungpa, bolawan na chikni. Pamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Tong ay tuam jiji yumalith pa ang yinkotu. Tulpada bunk walya gando danago chuchut, kachi chu ay thaudonga. Yumalith ka inkotun. Chilo mulera de ne bobo. Unka kun biskang bamulara. Shagjikin lor chawata uma? Kavavul pamulji gumana. King kun shachi king, ni king kun obamulira jikun? Wama kun bes, chin palamuji. Tunira nu prata dunko, sercha domandoma?
What?
What?
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head? He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's something. I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Bastion, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Endar Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait, let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
This is no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
Hey, don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carve. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
Welcome back. Are you in need of healing or medical supplies? I can treat you right here at the center for almost any condition, except the Rakghoul disease, of course. You have the serum? Impossible. How did you get this? No, wait. I don't really want to know. Can I see it? The serum, I mean? I need to see if there is enough for me to analyze it so I can start producing it in mass quantities. Let me see. Yes, this is it. A cure for the rat ghoul disease. With this sample, I can make enough serum for everyone. The people of Terrace owe you a debt they can never repay. Please, take this small reward. It isn't much, but it's all I could afford. A few credits and 2 spare med packs. You truly have a noble and generous spirit. But you deserve something for your effort. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount whenever you shop at my store. It's the least I can do.
That's very kind of you. We're just glad we're able to bring some relief to the suffering of these people.
Now, is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye, and good health to you. If you ever need any medical aid or treatment, you know where to find me.
You blew it! If you'd brought that rat ghoul serum to Zax, you would have made it worth your while. No, you had to go and do the honorable thing.
Bastila, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I guess. Still, do you ever wonder if things could have been different? Would Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat. There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them had been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
How can I help? I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you. I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is... I'm sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Yes, what's on your mind? I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary? Oh, well, it's an interrogation you wanted. Why didn't you say so? All my secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though. You're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective. True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway? I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors. You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value ever, and I hate surprises. I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe. Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things? Good. Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
She appeared to him, she enjoyed it out, and Raji good, and he began Borussia, and now for the Gloucester.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city. Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
โอ้ยอันที่เปลี่ยนก็ลูกเดียว
What do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city. Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
คุณชุดหลักฐานที่เราเก็บฝาโอ้ยที่ดันเกลฝาบานีนุกันเกลฝาก็ลองดูที่ฟันเว็บพูดแต่เกลคีฟดูแต่ดันเกลฝาโอ้ยที่ดันเกลฝาคุณชุดหลักฐานที่เราเก็บฝาโอ้ยที่ดันเกลฝาบานีนุกันเกลฝาพูดแต่เกลคีฟพูดแต่เกลเชียร์ฝาAbuelita, preguntas y la trufa. Todo tus Ivan Rebu y el Irimo, en Fuji Oraban.
What?
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris? You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk. Good luck. You're going to need it. The entrance to the base is sealed up tight. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javiyar's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it. Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
What can I do?
Yes?
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired. That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gurlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan. To nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gurlon Two Fingers.
Utang turun juifa. Mulla on sinekkä. Pamulera kun miskin. Nilhun kagratuk ajore. Chimut malia pistuet wata. Chiche naudun chong yoma bola yuman. Chupayo bong la bokraturong. Atichi mait muleran yun chuba. Kava tumpa kurpiyeya mokapapa. Chiskami cho. Yinkin kono bamure. Rachikun. Togna wong shanun yang. Kava vulpa murje. Kumana tonga buksha ummenong. Kava vulpa murje. Kumana bak mulira. Chuni yun tunjiji. Aita duana.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
Chioka con molera. Quien conjo pesha. No va moleraji. Charion toranchi. Aitatia. Ula una chinek. Va molera slimoanga kubiskin. Chachiska don puta, caçavo vaca, mochao donga, ya fulki, tomba toras maquilia, ashuta, wonga kumbis dolpiki konyana. Awana lota, ayotitagua, Kanki dovana imechus kuchis kanayo. Otora ya fulki gokola jiji. Wacha nechu tomba toras materia. Ashuta wonga kundis dolpiki konyana. Kipona. Onana kajo, kimba mulera tuana, taupa botenya gojojo piti. Kava tumpa kulpa iya mokata, wanga kumbis, kimba mulera. Kakinchana kokba kon, kava tumpa kulpa iya botenya.
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endor Spire.
Akuchikopa. Chino mulera kin pajak. Slimo puituana. Awana lota. Ayotitagua. Kankidovana imechus. Kuchis kanayo. Tora ya fulki, gokola jiji, wacha nechu, uchang yon torong chiwefa, bola una chinek, ba mulera kun miskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time, he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Jedi Duncan! And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Jedi losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger!
Chachiscadon puta, caçabubaca, mochaodonga, yavulki, chioca colmolera, quien conjo peshak, nova moleraji, jerion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek, bamuleras limoanga kubiskin, Chachiscadon puta, caçabubaca, mochaodonga, yavulki, Irish manaris, donjonea hakonon, mulera yonunaze, chichin wibedwana itawish, muline bomone, ubanatu la boda, yamijusa. Ayo nopis tuulaji yokaku akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak snimo puituana. Chiyoka kon mulera king konjo pesha nova muleraji. Cherion toranchi aitatia. Pula una chinek bamulera slimoanga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gerlong Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name, the mysterious stranger! It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gerlong losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell!
Chachiscadon puta, caçabubaca, mochaodonga, yavulki, chioca colmolera, quien conjo peshak, nova moleraji, cherion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Chachiscadon puta, caçabubaca, mochaodonga, yavulki, awanarota, ayotagua, kankidovana imechus, kochiskanayo. Toga yavulki, gokola jiji, wacha nechu, akuchikopa. Chino mulera king pajak, snimo puituana. Chioca colmolera, king conjo pesha, nova muleraji. Cherion toranchi, aitatia, pula una chinek. Bamulera slimoanga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger. It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, mochaodonga, yavulki, chioka kolmolera, kinkunjo peshak, nova moleraji, yontoranchi, aitatia, mula una chimek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, mochaodonga, yavulki, uchang yontorum chiwita, ola una chinek, bamulera kumiskin, akuchikopa, chino mulera kin pajak, snimo puitwana. Chioka kolmolera, kinkunjo peshak, nova moleraji, yontoranchi, aitatia, ula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport, a 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Mo! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger. It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Marl is down, and questions abound! Is this the end for the long-time vet? Is it time for Marl to hang up his spurs? And what of the mysterious stranger? Twitch is waiting in the wings. Do you dare take a shot at the champion himself? Will the wild-eye wonder finally be unseated?
Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, mochaodonga, yavulki, chioka kolmolera, kinkunjo peshak, nova moleraji, yontoranchi, aitatia, ula una chinek, bamulera slimoanga kubiskin. Chachiskadon puta, kasabubaka, mochaodonga, yavulki, parish manarish, tonjonea hakonon, mulera yonunaze, chichinwibegwana itawish, mulimebovome, ulanatu la boda, Yamijusa. Ayohonopis tuulaji yokaku akuchikopa. Chino molera kinpaja slimo puituana. Chiyokakon molera kin konjo pesha nova moleraji. Cherion torang chi aitatia. Mula una chinek bamulera slimo ang nakubiskin.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch! But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris Dueling Champion, the Mysterious Stranger. It's over! The fight is over! The Mysterious Stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The Mysterious Stranger!
Taris manaris, tonjonea hakonon. Mulera yonumase, teaching with it one night I wish muline bomone. Ubana tula boda yamijusa. Ayohonopis tuulaji yokaku, tonga buksha umenon. Karavol pamulsli. Umanabak mulira. Juniyon tunjichi aitatuana. Karavul pamujwe. Umana. Obrakinun chubagratok bendek starkile. Wikile jomi. Wichibolano. Zak mulira. Kil bendek.
I've been watching you on the dueling ring. Not bad for an amateur. I'm tempted to come out of retirement and show you what it's like to do battle against a real champion, but I only fight in death matches. And not too many people are willing to step into the ring knowing they won't ever come out. How about you, stranger? You think you got what it takes? Finally, fresh meat. Azura will set it up. Go talk to him. It will take some time to arrange, so no point sticking around here until then. I'll be back when it's time for you to die.
I saw you getting a Pazak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazak is easy, but actually playing the game is a much greater challenge. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards, I haven't been able to find a good game around here. Do you wish to play a hand? I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you. were lucky to win the last match. But luck is no substitute for skill in Pazak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you. If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
I saw your match against Niklos. He doesn't lose very often. I bet you could make a lot of credits as a professional Pazak player. You know, you're my kind of guy, rich and handsome, just the way I like them. Why don't we slip away to the tap room together? The bartender can mix us up something special for only 20 credits. If you play your cards right, Pazak might not be the only game you get lucky at tonight. What's the matter, you shy? Suit yourself. I'll be here if you change your mind, just waiting for a nice, rich Pazak player to come along.
Bigawata Bogratuana Aboksercha Chupachona Bendet Gratuga Kiliwata Gas Gratu Bisla Mulirabut Maria Nijas Tunirana no Prata Tunkyo Sercha Toma Toma Talawi Pamwirji Kumana Kinkon Shashi King Niken Kolnoga Mulera Jekun Wama Kumbes Chipaya Nuli Tunirana no Prata Dunko
Hachu apanki, Jishawa anibong kasha, chonasi, ichua byongbo joni, minamambato mule ra, hakugri katkota la parabola, tanga boksha nagnong, kin kun shin kin, nikin kun na bule mule raji kun, shuni yun ni jiji aldwana, kava volpa muli kumana. Mokao dangya foki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka, bano oto. Kavadumpa kapaliamo na pata, bona nakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun, tong na bun shanuyang. Tinku ukapa, dopano aska, chinisko na kava ambaka.
What?
The evil walks among us. The enemy is here. We must act now before we are overrun.
I'm here.
What?
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yin kin kun noba mule rachi kun, tong nabun shanuyang. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun pala mona reji. Ching pala niska mule tun ratatigin potranko. Disarcha doma wana kondatama. Bona nakachu, kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera kakin chak nawa gawa bakon. Donk kiba nukunek. Tanga buksha nagnong.
What can I do?
Yes?
Tiskadu sukigumba na bona na kachu, tuinkotu, topada bunkwalya gandonago chuchut, kabachi kuita hotonga, yalamo inkapun, jiloba mulirani bobo, wango kumpeska gang, ba mamarulira. La boda ni winkis matoma, wana kumpes chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non kek, tok ninja mulira rabes. Tiskadu sukigumba na bona na kachu, tuinkotu, topada bunkwalya gandonago chuchut, kabachi kuita hotonga, yalamo inkapun, jiloba mulirani bobo, wango kumpeska gang, ba mamarulira. Jawana bota ayuat tahunga chakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga, topada bunkwalya gando donago chuchut, muksha papampa, bola wana chitne, bamuli slemo, boda wanga kunbes mulira rabes. Jawana bota ayuat tahunga chakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga, topada bunkwalya gando donago chuchut, muksha papampa, bola wana chitne, bamuli slemo, boda wanga kunbes mulira rabes, tiskadu sukigumba na bona na kachu, tuinkotu, topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut, kabachi kuita hodonga, yalamo inkapun, jiloba mulirani bobo, wango kumpeska gang, ba mamarulira.
You shall fall. Yes?
What?
What can I do?
What?
Yes? You shall fall. Let's make this quick. What can I do? Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
Sure.
No problem. Didn't work.
I'm here. What can I do?
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side. Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
What can I do?
Yes? Yes?
What can I do?
What? Sure.
Welcome to my medical facility. Do you require healing or treatment? I can treat almost any ailment right here at the facility. I even have a cure for the rat ghoul disease now, thanks to you. With the sample you've brought me, I've been able to extract hundreds of vials that will cure this horrible affliction. Of course, I sell them at a very reasonable price, just enough to cover the cost of processing the sample. It will just take me a moment while I examine your injuries, and then I'll administer the proper treatment. Welcome to my medical facility. Do you require healing or treatment? I can treat. I even have a cure. Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Hey, I know you! You're the mysterious stranger, right? Everybody's saying you're gonna fight Bendik Starkiller in an illegal death match. You know, Bendik's never lost a match in his life, right? You need to take a look at my weapons and armor. Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Pinawata mura tuanna abuk serca. Chupa chuna bendik gratuga kiliwata. Kaskatu bisla. Mulirabut malia nijas chi. Uchang yon turun chiwepa. Oya unna chinek. Pamulera kun biskin. Tumiranano prata tunkyo, serca toma. Kawawul pamulji kumana, kinkon shashiken, neken kolova mulera jekun. Wama kumbes, chimpala muli, tumiranano prata tunko. Chibedwana ni bobo. Tongarung Shanong Yang Muchikito Aki Chijaku Awan Narota Ayotitago Kankido Ranai Mechus Kuchis Kanayo Toga Yafulke Gokola Jiji
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when two combatants entered the arena and only one came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match! In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. out of retirement for one last battle. Bendik Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin! The fight is over! Bendik Starkiller is down! Bendik Starkiller is dead! Oh, hail the mysterious stranger! The greatest duelist to ever grace the rings of Taris!
Bendik Starkiller, Kiti Manumak, Bendik Nilurche, Ligla Titachapoi, Bisporche Dochan. Tapichayu Bong, Chichiskapula, Chumbola. Watagratu, Chimula, Chikalis, Bindek, Chikalis, Patoki. Kavatumpa kulpiyeya mokapata, Chiskani chok, Yinkin konobamule, Rachikon. Tognavung Shanunjang, Kavavulpa Murje Kumana, Batisaka Tuntashok, Una Turunkilatia, Tachum Duchong now.
What can I do?
What?
This elevator is off limits. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith. Well, why didn't you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Okay, I guess you can go down to the lower city. Just be careful down there. Those swoop gangs will take a shot at anybody. Even our Sith patrols have come under fire.
On behalf of Gadden, I want to offer the thanks of all the Hidden Vex. You rode like a true champion in the swoop race. I'm sorry Gadden can't be here to thank you in person, but he's retired to the safety of his private chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brejik's death. Even so, I think Gadden hoped that somehow Brejik could be made to realize the error of his ways. Despite everything he had done, Gadden probably would have forgiven him. Brejik violated the customs and traditions of Taris. He dishonored himself by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved. Even Gadden has to realize that. But he isn't out of danger yet. The surviving Volkers will still want him dead. He's a prime target now, as are you. You better be careful out on the streets.
Back again. Well, ever since I was banned from the Upper Cantina, I've been desperate to find a good game of Pazak. You want to play? A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match. Excellent. My funds were getting somewhat low. You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again? If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
I figured you'd be that. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need. So what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now. Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race, and mention that you're interested in working for the Exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
summon me, Lord Malik?
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The entire planet, Lord Malik? But there are billions of people on Taris. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malik.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Canderous. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Callow. You may be the newest Cathhound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Canderous has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards. An important lesson to learn, no doubt. In my line of business, I've seen far too many people suffer for not understanding it. With the recommendation from Canderous and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor. Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebonhawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebonhawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal. You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Callow. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebonhawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taris, the better.